to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Runs through the tackle.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
1-yard line. 4th down coming up.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
He'll try the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Gonna take a shot. What a snag by the defense. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That was an underthrow. You know that shit.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the stats.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision is.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get a huge loss on that play.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Feeling some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Wants to throw on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Florida. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Shit better than Madden, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Nice job.
Can't even onside kick on Madden no more, nigga.
In their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16.
Onside kick on Madden no more.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the
You gotta wait till the fourth quarter to kick him.
scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This is
That shit's stupid, bro.
Football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
After
I only play with one team online, bro.
It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Beck. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk.
Yeah, Florida and Bama, that's it.
The defense finally able to make the stop. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to pass.
That shit been a pit right there, boy.
Rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I used to stay in Lauderdale, but I stay in Georgia now.
He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to just keep throwing it. He's not afraid to go deep.
Look at that, man. That's interception. These niggas dropping all the picks.
Instead, it's 4th down.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole
That's how I threw my first interception, like I told you. Bad pass, on the thumb.
He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
That should have been a pick, though. You got lucky, bro.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And they just saved you, boy.
Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gonna let it fly. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down.
Why you threw it like that if you knew it was cover 3, bro?
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that.
Shit, you knew what coverage I was in. Shit.
By the defender there picking that up.
Give to the single back. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down.
Yeah, once you run out of the pocket, that throw gonna be fucked up.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They've got the screen set up. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. On target. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got some room to run. And they make the play and make sure there's
Damn, bro, that made me throw that shit retarded.
Right here before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Corner's going to give them room. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver.
Done got your quarterback hurt, dog.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He wants to go deep. And the ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Yeah, he throwing them bitches short as hell.
A huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
To the air. It's Lagway. Gonna take a shot. Brings it down on the right side.
Bomb that cover 3.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh yeah, you was in prevent. 3-man deep.
I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion.
I don't see how you just let me score, nigga. You tripping.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
What you had them niggas doing back there in the 3-man deep, bro? It's like they ran up.
For a great second half ahead.
Them niggas ran up, bro.
He's going to bring it out from deep. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the
They were 1 second left. You supposed to just leave that shit how it was.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third.
You got to press right trigger to see a play, Ning.
Themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Cyclones will hustle to the line.
It's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you've got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You've got to work the perimeter to both sides. You've got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
Looking to go up top on first down. He's right on target. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Lets it fly. And he wanted
Bro, that should have been a pick. What the fuck?
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So
Bro, number 5 should have picked that.
Defense in press coverage. Quarterback moving. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know
Should just ran that with your quarterback.
They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And it's picked off for
Bad throw again.
time today.
That boy throwing ducks.
And the senior just snatched
What
the
passing
ball
it?
out of the
What
air
passing
and
is you
gave it back
using,
to
bro?
his offense. And on the opening drive of the second half,
Don't use that. Don't use that meter shit. Yeah, don't use that meter shit, bro.
but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments.
Yeah, I'll be
as
using that
well.
classic or that
Sit there
placement or
and
accuracy
they can
shit.
wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to
Yeah,
go
that's
at
what
the
I'll be
start of the
using. That
second
placement
half.
accuracy, what I use.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the
That meter
sticks
shit
for a first
trash.
down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. The sure hands, it's Hawkins.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that is interception.
Damn, I thought I had your
number 3
ass.
on the day. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
I seen you on the safety. I was like, oh shit,
They're
he
going to
done
throw
for.
it to start the drive. Right down the middle. Another
Bro, that-
interception.
he threw that shit straight to him.
Find his own players. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34.
You need to take that quarterback out.
Because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with,
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Got
That's why I like this shit better than Madden, bro. Madden slow as hell.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Bro, Madden got to get rid of that true clock bullshit, bro. When you know huddle in Madden, the shit take off like 30 seconds, dog. See, in college, when you know huddle, that shit ain't taking off no time. That's real shit. That's real football. That real shit.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Bro, you gotta play with the same team every play, bro.
Throws to the wideout.
Yeah.
It's complete. Nice.
Yeah, you gotta get right with Florida State or get right with LSU. You gotta play with the same team online to be fought, bro. You can't switch a team every like you can't if you play with a different team every game, you're gonna have to learn too many playbooks.
And that is his fifth.
Cause you know you can't switch. It ain't like man where you could just like get the Ravens and switch their playbook and shit like that. You know, then you're gonna be straight cause you know all the plays. You feel me? But with this shit, bro, like that's why I told you I be playing with the Gators. I know all they plays, bro. I know all they plays. But shit, I only won one natty online though. I ain't won shit but one championship. Bro, when you get to the playoffs, bro. When you get to the playoffs, bro, them niggas be nice, bro. No cap.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
Bro, I done been to like, I won one championship and then I done lost one. Lost one by like 1 point, and I had got blown out in another one. But bro, when you get to the playoffs, bro, them niggas be crazy good, bro. Like them niggas get Georgia and Ohio State is over with. Them niggas be doing some crazy ass plays.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Burnt you. That boy too fast for them boys, man. Number 11, the fastest on the team.
Stomping has commenced. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove.
Yeah, number 11. Number 11, the fastest on the team. That boy got 3 of them things, 3 tuds.
I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in,
bro, you got to play with the same team. You got to play with the same team. If I was you, to get one team, lock in with one team, learn all their plays, favorite the good plays you like. Once you favorite them plays, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? You're going to know what you want to run.
He'll bring it out.
Shit like that.
Not nearly as much.
Like, I don't even search for my plays no more. I just go to my favorites. Click this, click that. Yeah. I just be favoriting like a few plays or whatever. I do like that. But when I get Bama, bro, man, that nigga Milrow be bullshitting, bro. Like last game, that nigga threw like 5 picks, bro. That's one thing they gotta fix with this bullshit. I be on that Madden too though, but shit, I ain't gonna lie, you probably better than me in Madden because that shit slow as fuck. Hate that shit.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't.
I wish they'll bring back that when like you had a mobile quarterback, they'll do that little boost out the pocket when they, you know, when you scramble. No, they took that shit out, bro. Come on, man, you seen it right here. What you doing?
Another interception. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field for the 36.
Bro, listen, let me tell you how to do it. Whenever you come to the line like this, bro, press. No, bro. Press. What they say right here? Press L1, bro. And then when you press L1, go to max protect. You feel me? Yes, nigga. When you're on offense, bro, press L1. I'm gonna throw the ball away and show you what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yes, nigga.
Right when I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a loss.
Change them back, nigga. Bro, You gotta make your adjustments every play. If them niggas not blocking, you gotta do that shit every play. Like, say for instance, you playing a nigga that gonna run mid blitz. You know what mid blitz is, right? That blitz. Bro, you gotta block that shit every play. You gotta block that shit every play, bro. You hear me? You gotta block that shit every play. So you gotta do your adjustments every time. So if them niggas ain't blocking. If them niggas ain't blocking, you gotta tell them, hey, pass, protect, all that. I like this game better than Madden. Madden kind of it more stiff. Like, you don't get away with, you get away with more shit on this than you do on Madden. You know what I'm saying? Like, Madden, if you throw a bad pass, them niggas, it's gonna be a pick. But this shit, them niggas, this shit, they gonna drop it, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you might catch it over them or some dumb shit. Yeah, you're. Yeah, you right, bro. You.
Quarterback adapting.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Down at the 2-yard line.
I just love the
Hey, you
effort
ain't.
by the defense
Hey, you
on
not
this play.
bullshitting about that one, bro. You right about that shit. Everybody fast on this shit.
Get to the QB right.
Play better defense. Yeah, you can play. Yeah, you can play better defense on Madden for sure, bro. All right, bro. GG, dog.